Tony's Mod Time. It's Mod Time with Tony. Me, I'm Tony, and these are the mods. Mod Time.
Welcome to Mod Time with Tony. For May 9th, we got a bunch of fun stuff today, so let's get right to it. Start off with our Modhub. We got the Versatile Delta Track Pack. We are going to get to that one in-game. Let's take a quick look. It is available for all platforms. Goes from 261 to 352 grand, 470 to 665 horsepower, top speed of 40 kilometers. Does have all kinds of additional designs, Australia, USA, cabin configs, additional weights, a rear PTO, a 3-point hydraulics, and the GPS system. We are going to look at that in-game. We got an update to the SEPI M9, MS9. Sound changed, description increased, small fixes. Another Flegel Duo. This one's new, all platforms as well. 4 grand is a flat silo spreader. Front and back use, 3 meters. Blow your chaff around. These are kind of neat. I like these. See how this one works, but it is available for all platforms. We have seed production. We are going to show this one off as well. This is one of my favorite mods of today. It makes seed out of wheat and barley. 500 or 5,000 liters comes 5,000 liters of seed. It's 25 grand. There's a maintenance cost, 50 bucks. I just like the look of this one. I think it's fantastic. We're going to test it. It shows a bucket loader. We're going to see if we can make some other things happen with it. I think the small footprint of this is fantastic. We don't always have huge amount of space on farms. Still want to make seeds. The small footprint of this is great. I hope some other productions come out that look exactly like this. Again, we're going to test this real quick on Dreas K85 DS Agri Service. Well done. It is available for all platforms. We got an update to the Hurleman. Wipers now work. Fixed animations. Awesome. Update to the Avant. Added big bag transporter. Traffic light, beacon lights, change sounds, and display lights now off. So we got the Avant, get that updated. And the Kalbacher winter equipment. Change log for this is Syntrack equipment. So it added compatibility with the Syntrack, which I saw today is in testing. So hopefully the Syntrack will come out and the winter equipment will attach to it. Another new one, Crampy Bandit, all platforms, 69 grand. Several different capacities here, up to 42.85. It's a Crampy trailer. These are good trailers. We've all used them before. A well done trailer. Available for all platforms. I got a prefab. I'm not going to review prefabs. Those are for you modders. You know, what can I say about them that you guys won't know? So we're just going to go back to the updates and the new stuff. We got an update to the Honey pallet. Added 16 to 32 pallet option, and it fixed it for 1.4, which is great. I like this mod. Update to the solar shed pack. Added some smaller sheds, minor fixes, and some metal shelters added. Words are hard today. Update to the water tank. This changed around some prices. Improved the store image and the icons. Reduced the cost to fill the tanker, but it increased the cost to buy it to kind of even out the economy. And improve the object placement. Update to the Rapidi 8400W. Fix a problem with changing design colors. So any of these mods that you have that we just said were updated, if you have them, feel like updating, get them. Got the Lizard Electric Dice Cycle. I played with this earlier today. I love this mod. We're going to show it off a little bit in game. It's 5 grand, it's 30 horsepower. It's fun. We also got a bike, 400 horsepower, or $400, 1 horsepower, which is your pedal power. Optional colors. It's a bike. There's a couple bikes out there. If you want to cruise around, pedal around your map, what better way to do it than the bike? The GL860 plan. We're going to show this off as well. Sugar canes, poplars, and potatoes. It's $129.5, which I think's, I don't know, slightly expensive. It is available for all platforms. So console now has a way to plant sugarcane or poplars. Looks like 6 meters. We'll find out. It doesn't say in this description. but it is available for all platforms, so that is fantastic. We got Schaumann Animal Food. It's 10,050 liters for 800 bucks. Pallets for all platforms. We got a workshop pack, 3 packs. Workshop with the driveway's 10 grand. Workshop service is 5 grand. Small workshop's 1,500. So there's your small one, 1,500. It's kind of nice. There's your big one. Oh, that was your one with the driveway. This one, 10 grand. All platforms. A lot of workshop mods coming out lately. Some pretty decent looking ones. A bunch of different looks there. 3 different looks there, so you can pick which one you like best. We got an update to Crest Valley. This is a big update. Added collectibles, a pig barn. Bunch of the sheep barn stuff is sellable. The shed, the fence, farm barn is saleable. Change the farm ground borders so they can be sold. Missing platform is added. Concrete floor is added. Reduce the price of the BGA. Fix some terrain deforms and repainted ground and replace the texture. And obviously with something this complex, a new save game is required. So if you have Crest Valley and you're having some issues with some of this stuff, get it updated. Next, we got the International 86 series. 54.7 is your price. Goes from 95 to 179 horsepower. Years from 76 to 81. So a good cross-section of time there. These are pretty cool looking tractors. I have these from PC. Now they are available on all platforms. You cancel people. Get in there and get yourself your International 86 series. Got the low loader with 16 wheels. I don't use low loaders very often. These are available on PC only. I do like these for one reason, and we'll show you. It is 28 grand. I believe that should be 16-inch wheels. We had a debate about that. I believe that should be 16-inch wheels. But you have 3 types of loading ramps configurable. If you don't choose one of the configurations, you got to purchase the loading ramp at the store. It also says this has a very low ground clearance, so watch out when you're driving over stuff. So immediately you see this bucket can strap down, which is very cool. There's configurable loading ramps, and if not, here is your other types of ramps. You got some skinny, medium, large. These can be picked up and bound to the trailer. And you see here he's picking it up. I think that's awesome. That is a new feature as far as I know. Something different, something innovative, something cool. Well done. Japan modding. And it is only PC as well. The script probably with that attacher, so that's just how that goes. We got the Lizard SV3. This is a manure spreader for grapes and olives. 12 grand, 3.6 meters. Something else for you to spread your manure in between the vines. I think it looks neat. All platforms. We have the Class Jaguar 960, 990 TT pack. All platforms as well. Get all the necessary equipment. Engine versions, again, 960, 990. Beacon lights, windows, color choices. You got a 653 horsepower and a 925 horsepower. Big difference there. That is a big boy. 671 grand is for the big one is very expensive. But you get all these different accessories with it. You got 2 different cutters. You got the grass, foraging, and a trailer to come with it. So you can do a lot on the farm. It looks amazing. I mean, look at that. That looks mean. I like it. Again, all platforms. Toga Vito, well done. And then lastly, we got the farmhouse of undescribed origin. It's 25 grand. I think this is actually pretty cool. Another small footprint. It's a house. Again, I'm big on small footprints for some of these factories. Now, don't get me wrong, big, huge factories are cool as well. I think we need to mix both. But this is a nice little sleep sugar for 25 grand. It's available for all platforms. So, I said we got a few to show in stream, so let's jump over and look at them now. Get rid of that. So first we're going to show the Segway. We got one purchased over here. Gives you 2 different options for tires. It's under miscellaneous. It's at $5 grand. You got standard setup for your wheels. And a little bit beefier. I tell you what, this thing, like I said, we played around with it a lot earlier. This thing drives really well. A lot of these sort of toy mods usually have very poor physics, and this would be tipping. This thing, you can easily drive around things. Now, would I like it to be maybe a little bit faster? Sure. But the physics are so good on it that we tried to jump it earlier, and it wants to stick to the ground. So it didn't jump very high, because it wants to stick to the ground. And you can see, it doesn't flip over. We can do hairpin turns. It's one of the best jobs of physics on one of these type of mods that I've seen. Also another cool little feature. Doesn't get much play, but if you look, see how that moves? See how we're moving our that animation is awesome. Very cool animation there. Maybe that's just me. I like those little details. Another hidden feature of this, which I was blown away by. I think it's amazing. So you go into first person mode. You have the little tiny dashboard there. It gives you the miles per hour. But if you see there at the bottom, it says 1011. It's slightly hard to see with the 4 digits, but it says 1011. That is the current time. That thing will keep the current time of the game. Now, maybe you don't need to know what the time is when you're on your Segway. I think that the fact that they can integrate that into that mod is awesome. I would give a giant golf clap for that. As you see, the time keeps going forward. I think that has possibilities beyond just this mod, and for that, I think it's awesome. Next, we're going to show off that GL 860. We go to Potato Technology, slide to the end. Another mean looking machine. Again, capacity is 10,600 liters, which is fairly good. I like that. Requires 170 horsepower, so you don't need a big, huge tractor to do this. You got color options galore. There's your grimy colors. You want to go crazy with it. Go pink. But the highlight of this, obviously, poplar, sugarcane, potatoes for console. It is 6 meters. It has a good capacity. I think if you don't have this on your farm, you're missing out. Next, we're going to show off the giant versatiles. Scroll all the way down. We got 3 varieties here. Here's your standard versatile. Here's your others. You got the Delta Track from 2012 to 2016. We're not going to go through every option of these. You guys can figure it out. But you got different configurations. Your cab stuff. Attachable parts. You got a PTO. So let's look at the back end of this. You got front weight. PTO. You got 3-point. Auto steer system. We don't need that. We use VCA. But there's your different engine setups. 574. I don't use a lot of articulated tractors, but these are sharp looking. And then you got the 2017 to 21 version. I guess that black, yellow, and red is an old school. But again, bunch of different configurations. You do got the 3-point on the back there. You do got the PTO. That one goes up to 655 horsepower. That's your big boy. And then the last version from 2022. Again, the 3-point. PTO. 665 horsepower. Pretty cool looking machine right there. We're going to actually lease this one. So we got to do some driving. Because the last mod we're going to show you is that seed maker. If you go under production, we scroll all the way over. You see it right here? 25 grand. Wheat barley turns into seeds. We've placed it down over here. We're going to take this trailer over here. Got to do a little bit of testing on it. We want to see what we can do out of it. If I can back up that big boy. We're going to dump some wheat and barley in there. Should we place it down? We want to see what we can get into this. If you look at it, that spout is fairly tiny. So we want to see what it's able to do. What we can pick it up. Did we need that bucket? So we're going to fill this with wheat. Overload it nicely. Slowly, but nicely. Okay, that's what we took. We will go to our wrench. We want to activate. So we should produce some seeds. We are. You see it's 240 seconds per minute, which is not too bad. Production cost per month is 1,200. I think that's a tad bit high, again, but can be edited. So we want to empty this out. We're going to fast forward a little bit of time here. Make us some seeds. And we're just curious to see what we can get underneath that spout. How our trigger's going to be. Let's see what we got made. We got 2,000 liters of seed, so we should be able to pick it up if we can. You see we got a conveyor belt there just in case. This is the standard base game trailer without the cover. And it does give us the option to start filling. And it does work. Now, obviously, that little salic that came out as additional content is going to work. So we need to try something a little bit bigger. Just to see how wide our trigger is. What's something tall? Is that tall? That's pretty tall. That one's pretty tall, too. Let's try that one. So I think that's about, you know, a good height for that experiment. And it says start filling, and we're filling. So the spout is decorative, which may bother some people. Does not bother me at all. I understand the point of it. We can fill quite a tall trailer there with it. The point is it looks nice. Looks amazing. I could see a whole line of these for fert or herbicide or anything. Obviously, the spout would have to be changed for liquids, but I could see this whole line. Small, put these down your farm. I love these mods. This makes me smile. Obviously, today, that's our gold medal for today. Loving it, loving it, loving it. So that's my time for today. If you like this video, hit that like, hit that subscribe. Feel free to leave comments down below. And until next time.
Tony's my time, it's my time with Tony. Me, I'm Tony, and these are the mods. Mod time!